Alright, so we're going to be getting into the comparison between the more Mafia mail-in flash tune and the 2Wheel Dynoworks mail-in flash tune. I'll start off by saying both companies, more Mafia and 2Wheel Dynoworks, have exceptional communication. I've obviously talked to both of them before. I've emailed them. I've even called them before, and they always answer. Definitely emails for sure, but I've talked to Chris Moore myself, and I've emailed Nate plenty of times when I was first interested in getting my ECU flashed by him. So their communication is great. Going into the actual tunes, more Mafia, without a doubt, is more aimed toward straight line performance. When I had the ZX10 tuned by him, I definitely noticed that the bike was very twitchy. The throttle was very twitchy, which for a lot of people isn't a big deal, especially if you're just interested in drag racing, highway runs, stuff like that. But for a lot of people who like to use their bike for track days or spirited driving, like in the back roads and stuff like that, that can be a little bit of an issue. I know what causes that is, first of all, on these Gen 6 ZX10Rs, the throttle out of the factory is pretty bad. When you roll off the throttle, the thing just nosedives, and it's very uncomfortable, especially if you're, like I said, going to track days, but even in just riding around in the city, it's a very uncomfortable thing to have the bike just kind of nosedive once you let off the throttle. More Mafia can take care of that. However, there's a problem. If you want the smooth throttle with more Mafia, you have to give up your smooth downshifter, your auto blip. He can't have you keep both if you go through him. Actually, as of this recording, I think that he doesn't offer anything with the fuel cut anymore on these Gen 6 ZX10Rs. He actually, I think, got rid of that. So a lot of people were complaining about that, and so I think he just got rid of it altogether. But that was kind of a unfortunate thing for me. I wanted to have the smooth throttle, and I wanted to have the smooth auto blip as well. But like I said, he said that you had to pick one or the other. So I obviously went with the smooth throttle, but my downshifter was absolutely terrible. My auto blip was super jerky. Every time I'd use it, the bike would just jerk, and it got really annoying. So that's kind of what was my breaking point, and that's when I caught wind of 2Wheel Dynoworks. And I did a lot of research. Obviously, a lot of people always say it's better to get dyno tuned when you're getting your bike dialed in. But where I live, there's no reputable dyno tuners for motorcycles, so obviously I have to go down the mail-in flash tune route. Nate was great. He answered all my questions. A lot of the forums on online, Reddit, and ZX10R forums have nothing but good things to say about Nate. He's more of a track day guy for sure, so he's all about smoothness of the throttle, the reaction time, ignition time. Like, he's a nerd when it comes to this stuff, which is how it should be. I mean, he knows everything about the Gen 6. He's owned one, I think. He's done a build series on YouTube, so he knows a lot about the Gen 6 and its weak points, and he'll even he has a lot of great suggestions for parts and filters and exhausts and all that good stuff. So all the bikes he's owned, or I'm sorry, all the bikes he's tuned, I think he has owned himself personally. At least most of them, if I remember correctly. So that's always a good sign. You know, he's owned them himself, so he knows exactly some of the gripes a lot of these bikes come with from the factory. But anyway, I reached out to Nate and I said, hey, listen, I have this Gen 6. I have the whole jerky downshift problem. Can you fix it? And if you do fix it, can I still keep my smooth on and off throttle? He replied quickly. I think the next day or even a few hours later I had a response, and his response was, yes, I can maintain your smooth throttle and I can also give you a smooth downshifter, no problem. And that was cool. A lot of people confirmed this on his reviews, and so I set my ECU in, and sure as shit, sends it back, put it in the bike, everything's smooth. Everything was like more Mafia, except there was none of the issues I had, but all of the benefits. So again, I personally recommend going down the 2Wheel Dynoworks path. Nate's great to work with. More Mafia is also good to work with. I know Chris is a good guy. He obviously knows a lot about motorcycles, except like I said, he is I feel like more focused in making drag bikes. The way his tune works is just the bike's a lot more aggressive, and for some folks that's exactly what they want. And if that's the case, more Mafia is a good tuner to go with. But yeah, if you guys are interested in going either route, like I said, just kind of depends on what you're after. Both are good to work with, but if you want more of a smooth bike and you plan on going to some track days, definitely go with 2Wheel Dynoworks. My bike has a DNA air filter, race fit, half exhaust or the 3/4 exhaust system slip on, and a tune by Nate, and I love it. Bike's smooth, auto blip is smooth, and the on and off is great, doesn't nosedive. So I hope this answers your guys' question. If you're deciding between more Mafia and 2Wheel Dynoworks, and like I said, you're interested in smoothness and you're more of a track day guy and want to take this thing on some twisties, I'd say 2Wheel Dynoworks. But yeah, I hope this helped you guys. If you guys have any more questions about both of the companies or about the tunes, go ahead and let me know in the comments down below. Also feel free to like the video, subscribe. I'll be making more content around the Gen 6 ZX10R as well as some other fun shit. But yeah, appreciate you guys watching.